Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to welcome all of you to the video portion of the Stephen Cartwright Show. And uh, I hope everybody is having a blessed and beautiful uh, Wednesday. And right now, today, I do have a few announcements to make. Have to let everybody know, have to let my listeners know, and my followers and my subscribers know that I won't be making as many videos next week. Hopefully, I'm hoping I can get to at least maybe one or two next week, two or three. Time for the more upgrades, to be added off into the show. So I want to let everybody know that, if they don't see me making videos, they done missed a couple of videos this week. Well, not this week, but next week. Never fear. Hey, look, I am busy upgrading the show, and I want to reaffirm my commitment to my listeners and my viewers and my subscribers. I am fully dedicated to making this the best show to ever come to YouTube. I am out to blow their minds, people. I am out to shake up the market, to shake up the place. And I have a plan and I have a vision in order to be able to do that. This is for you, my listeners and viewers. I am busy in the works, and I must tell everybody, I have a lot of sleepless days and nights building the show. And like I said, I never hid anything. One of my formats is just not to hide where the show is heading to, the struggles that's going through with it. I have subscribers that's been here with me since the beginning, and I want to let them all know thank you. Yeah, they've seen it all, and like I say, this is a show where they're gonna be able to say, hey, you know what? I watched that show come from the seed, and it grew, and I'm out to grow the greatest show that ever came to YouTube. But anyway, today's show is gonna be red flags. Also, too, once my announcement is finished, ladies and gentlemen, I truly enjoy doing this. I truly enjoy being a YouTuber. This is a different type of enjoyment. We're gonna make the greatest show that ever come across YouTube, and I am out to do something else with this show. Oh, believe me, ladies and gentlemen, there's plans in the works, and we're not going anywhere. All the people that was there with me, come on in and watch this show grow to heights that they never thought it could go, because I'm going to keep pushing until it does. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, next week, I'm going to put out videos, but it won't be as many because I'm busy upgrading the show. That's what I'm going to be doing, busy upgrading the show, and I'll drop in periodically, let everybody know how it's going in building the show. So it is a part of a format, it is part of a plan to, attract people, to bring more people, to the Stephen Cartwright Show's platform. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's get off into it. Red flags. And this is for women. For men. Guys, when you see a lot of ladies, when you meet someone and they have every expectation of you, And they got this long laundry list of what they want in a man. Listen at the laundry list. And I'm coming to find out some of these things can be red flags, gentlemen. I want him to know God and be a man of God, and you know, I want to be God fearing. You know, and these are, I mean, we're talking about this laundry list. We're not just talking about just one thing. We're talking about a laundry list of wanting the man to be what she wants him to be, not what the best is for him. Remember, remember decipher the two. Not what the best is for him. She wants to be what the best is for her. Don't get me wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting what you want in a person. But that can only stretch so far. But what about what that person wants to be for themselves? Let's move on to number 2, 6 feet tall. These are red flags. Every man in the world is not 6 feet tall. Unrealistic. She wants her man to be 6 feet tall. Then, you know, why are you contacting? You have to ask her, if you're not 6 feet tall. It don't matter if you're 5'11". You're not 6 feet tall. Then why did you contact me even if you 1 inch, 5 inches? You know, then why you sit there and you listen at what they say? You know, 6-pack. You know, every man ain't gonna have no 6-pack. You know, unrealistic. 6-figure income. Some of these women be walking around up out here and they talk about they want a man to have a 6-figure income. You know, I'm going to be honest with you, even at the stage of my life, you know, only 7% of men make the kind of money that I do, what I am doing for a living. Only 7%. You know, it just goes shows when they say stuff like that, you know, you have to put it all together. You know, you're egotistical, you have unrealistic expectations, and you're a gold digger. Do not be afraid to say that that person is a gold digger. If they're a gold digger, they're a gold digger. You know, you have to think about when women talk about nothing but what a man can do for her. But there's nothing, you notice, out of all the things that I don't know, I hadn't heard anything about what the woman, what in this segment would the woman be able to do for a man other than sex. Now, let's move on. To some more red flags. These are major red flags, gentlemen, when you go out in public. You see how the woman treat the waiter. Excuse me. You see how they treat the waiter. If they're out there and, you know, you have to look for these things over time. Do not allow, okay, let me back up a little bit. How they treat people when you go out, when you're out and about and you in public. If they look at waiters, cashiers, people that work in other places and they treat them bad like they're beneath them, or their jobs is not about nothing, or, you know, they're very disrespectful. Those are red flags, gentlemen. You could have a tyrant on your hands. You know, you look at, are they disrespectful to law enforcement? You know, are they, do they have a big mouth in public? Watch it how the way that they move in public. You know, do they respect respectable behavior? I repeat, do they respect respectable behavior? You know, if they don't, these are red flags, giant red flags. Giant red flags when you go out in public. You know, if these women that comes out here and is always me, I, you know, ain't no, you know, gentlemen, let me say it like this here. You know, everything I just named, from being out in public, disrespectful to law enforcement, even the rule of law, you know, being disrespectful to waiters and cashiers, you know, just regular everyday working people, you know, always worried about talking about what, you know, things too, what a man's supposed to be. Let me back up to that. All these things, what they talk about, what a man is supposed to be, and you not a man yourself. You know, gentlemen, all these things are red flags, horrible red flags. And when it comes down to getting with women like this, sorry, gentlemen, it's going to take more than one date. Let it take more than one date. Let it take more than 5 dates to make your determination up on a person. Don't let your determination up on that person happen on the first, second, or third date. Brother, if you know if you're gonna be with that woman or not, and then you have to watch this lady over time. Man, put some time on it. Make them earn. You spending your money. Why are you spending your money and your time? Your time is more precious than your money. Why not put time on it? Do not make no split decision. I don't care if it takes you 6 months, a year to decide. It's not the choice. Well, if they say they want to move on, let them move on. Trust me, gentlemen. Anytime a woman moves on out of your life and she knows it ain't right, it ain't the ball's not in their court. They're doing you a favor. Now, Saturday's show is going to be, the name of the show is going to be dealing with breakups. We're going to talk about this stuff. And then after that, that's why I want to get, it's a lot of things, the reason why I want to get these upgrades in while I'm busy building the show. But let's get back to the topic at hand. When these women up out here, they want everything their way. Don't give it to them, gentlemen. No. Don't give it to them, gentlemen. Have your own mind. Look for the red flags in them. They don't know how to conduct themselves. Red flags, man. And all that holding things in so they think they get you trapped in. Always leave that indication with those women when you are with them. Never leave them with the indication that they got it lock, stock, and barrel. red flags. You look at the way that a person carry themselves. Look at how they talk about money. You know, ask them, what do you think about the marital laws in the United States? That's a very important one. And we all know that the marital laws need to change. You know, there's so much more that can be said about red flags in this video. And us as men, right now we're targets. You know, don't get me wrong. Men still make more money than women in the United States. Women are just the biggest consumers. And they still don't fight no wars. And they don't want to fight no wars. That's a red flag too. You know, you big time strong, you big time independent, and you want equal rights to men, but you don't want the man's burdens. You know, you have to remember everything about women, gentlemen. When women look up, you know, you have to think about women. Women want everything to be a double standard when it comes to them. You have to watch that red flag too. All you got to do is listen at what they say and remember what they say and put 2 plus 2 together, then put 4 plus 4, and then put 8 plus 8 together. Feel what I'm saying? Listen at what they say. If a woman tell you that she wants to, this is a red flag. If she said, oh, I want to be the leader in the relationship, and you look over, believe her. Believe her. You know, gentlemen, right to this very day, you know, you can't afford to be slipping. You know, did all the things that I just said today, when it pertaining to red flags, you know what they are. It is time for us to wake up and become more savvy and become more aware of the other person, of these women. And you have to look at it too. You know, gonna move away from topic a little bit. Look at how they're making their money. You know, all they got to do is just get up and shake their behind a little bit on Instagram and maybe put out a song with another person. All of a sudden, ooh, I made $1 million just by shaking my ass. I mean, what is that doing for society? What is it? Just a shaking of your ass. We got too many simps out here throwing money at women, and they ain't did nothing, man. You're gonna regret messing up your money. Heard one dude say he paid $12,000 just to be with a woman, man. Man, look, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell y'all something. 12 stacks. There is no way I would give no woman. I don't care if she was Kelly Rowland, Beyonce. I'm not giving you no $12,000 for no coochie because your coochie ain't worth that. I don't care what your bank account say. Your ass ain't worth that, none of them. No. No. That kind of money. Things go bad, oh, they'll be thinking about that shit. They'll be thinking about that. Oh, man, I should have never gave that joke that kind of money for nothing, yo. They start thinking about it then. But anyway, gentlemen, watch for the red flags in these women. And don't be in such a great grand hurry to get in a relationship with these women. I'm telling you, people, I'm telling you, young men and older men, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth all that. Those are the red flags. Just a few. Just a few red flags. You know when they're gold diggers. Do not allow your lust for a woman to deceive you. Do not be afraid to walk away from a woman. Do not let her go to somebody else. Let her become somebody else's problem. Do not be afraid to walk away from these women, gentlemen. Let them go. If it comes down to that, let them go. We have to tighten the reins. We don't just take them. And definitely giving them children. Every woman don't deserve to carry children. Just because they can incubate them, that don't mean that it's a good idea. Put it like that. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, today, the subject was red flags, and I'm getting ready to bring this video to a close. And getting ready to try to upgrade the platform, make the platform, come alive. But it's going to be a platform like no other. Stephen Cartwright Show going to be here. We're here. Ain't going nowhere. Stephen Cartwright Show going to be right here. And I want y'all to go out there and tell all your friends, just keep watching. You watching a show brew from the smallest platform to the largest platform. It's going to be to a large platform. This platform is going to get to grow. It's going to get big. So, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody coming in, looking in on the video. Come on in early. Hit that like button. You see this. Destroy that subscribe button. Beat that subscribe button down. Love you, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that subscribe button. And remember, next week, I will make videos, but they're going to be, maybe about one or two. And Saturday's show, dealing with breakups. 9 p.m., ladies and gentlemen. Dealing with breakups Saturday. And we love you, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, peace out.